Guys, welcome back. I hope you're all well. So in today's video, I want to talk about some of the best vintage pre-loved bag purchases that you can make from Louis Vuitton. I have made some similar videos in the past, which I will leave in the description box down below if you want to see some more Louis Vuitton related content. But in today's video, I really just want to focus on bags from Louis Vuitton that are vintage and that you can oftentimes find on the pre-loved market for a really good price. Because let's face it, a lot of us enjoy luxury bags, but they are really expensive, and some of us might want to buy them pre-loved versus new. So I think you really can't go wrong with any of these bags. Now, some of them, or no, not some of them, all of them are pretty much vintage bags. They're not like super popular pieces at the moment, but I do think that they're all kind of classics, and they're never gonna go out of style, and they look even better vintage. Like, yes, that is a thing. Sometimes bags look better when they're just a little older, a little broken in. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, let's start off with the first bag, which is the Mosseri backpack. And if you're a regular subscriber of mine, then you know the drill with this backpack. If you're not, that means you're new, and you should definitely hit that subscribe button down below. I make videos like this all the time, and if you enjoy luxury related content, I think you'd really like it here. So if you end up hitting that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below and let me know so that I can say hi to you. But anyways, I had never purchased any designer bags pre-loved because I was always way too afraid to end up with a fake or an item that wasn't as described. But this kind of forced me to take the plunge because I really wanted it, and you know, I had to buy it pre-loved. So I ended up doing that, super happy with it. It was my first ever pre-loved purchase, got it for a great price from Fashion File, and I absolutely love this backpack. So if you're in the market for a backpack, or maybe you just want a Louis Vuitton backpack, I would highly recommend to go the vintage route because, I mean, it's just an amazing piece. And this is like a perfect example of an item that, in my opinion, looks so much better once it's broken in and a little bit used. This is 20 years old. Like, look at it. It still looks amazing, and it's 20 years old. Like, this will never leave my collection. Also, it comes in a lot of different sizes, so if you don't want to get the mini, because obviously I have the mini, I just think it's so cute, and it's the perfect size for me. Even though it's mini, like, it can fit a lot. Trust me, a lot. But if you still need a bigger one, it comes in different sizes, and they are all over the pre-loved market. I don't think you'd have a hard time finding this. Moving on to the good old Speedy. This is the Speedy 35, but really the Speedy in any size. This is a classic, timeless bag, and the pre-loved market is flooded with these bags. You can find this for an amazing price, sometimes as low as $300-400, just depending on what the condition is. So yeah, if you want something timeless, something classic from Louis Vuitton, maybe you want your first Louis Vuitton bag, but you're not really sure what to go with, I say buy something like this. It's timeless, it's classic, it's never gonna go out of style, it's a popular piece, and you can get it for a steal if you're gonna buy it pre-loved. Next up is the Louis Vuitton, I think it's pronounced Looping MM. This bag is, for me, like the perfect vintage bag. I love the way it looks. It looks so, like, I don't know why it reminds me of like Marilyn Monroe or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it just looks very classy and especially old. Like, it looks like an older style bag, but I just love the way it looks. I think it could be styled in so many amazing ways, and I think it's just a little bit different. I don't see it often, but nonetheless, it's still all over the pre-loved market. I've seen that bag in person many of times. I think it's amazing. I like the handle. I like how it kind of flips back and forth like that. You could even kind of carry it under your arm, almost like a little clutch if you wanted to. I just think it would be super cute for styling and stuff like that. So if you're someone that's really into fashion and like putting outfits together, I think this bag would be an absolute dream. And again, you can find this for really, really cheap. Like, I say cheap, but we're talking like $300-400. So for Louis Vuitton, that's a pretty good price. And last but not least is the Salone, I think is how you pronounce it, crossbody bag. And you really can't go wrong with a crossbody bag. And also, this bag, again, looks really vintage. Now, these bags are all gonna be bags that you're gonna like if you like a vintage look. Like, if you like if a bag looks vintage. I personally do. I think it's absolutely amazing. Like, there are such beautiful vintage bags out there, and these are just some of them. So anyways, I really like this. It's a crossbody bag, which you can't go wrong with. It has an adjustable strap. I love that it has a back pocket. It's really structured and really sturdy. Like, I don't think this will ever fall apart no matter how long you have it. And again, you can find it for a hell of a good price on the pre-loved market. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so incredibly much for watching as always, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.